Hi, this is Jenny Peterson, and I wanted to talk for a few minutes about what it's like to live with either a chronic disease or chronic illness or treatment from one of the, any condition like that. I myself was diagnosed with breast cancer back in May of this year, and I've had two surgeries. I've had a lumpectomy and a total lymph node dissection that was not fun. I'm done with chemo and I'm a little bit more than halfway done with radiation. So by New Year's, I will be done. Thank God. So anyway, if any of you out there are going through any kind of treatment or living with chronic disease or illness, you know that there's a lot of day-to-day realities that you've got to deal with. And one of them is that transition from living kind of a more active lifestyle to one that's more inactive or sedentary, either as you're learning how to deal with your illness or as you're going through treatment. And for me, I like right before I was diagnosed, I was literally working out with a personal trainer at the gym and doing like some crazy boot camp kind of stuff. And so I went from that kind of a lifestyle to being able to walk around the block. That took a lot of energy for me. And then after my lymph node dissection, I developed lymphedema in my left arm. And I've got neuropathy in my feet. So there's like a number of things that have kept me from getting back to the gym or being as active as I was before. So I just kind of wanted to share with you some of the things that I've some of the tools that I've been using to kind of deal with this. And definitely, I don't have all the answers. I'm just another person going through some things that you maybe are going through or have gone through. And so sometimes it's just helpful to hear some other things that, some other tools that other people are using. So I have compiled a top 10 list of things as things that I'm using or doing to deal with this. And I'm going to go in reverse order, just like Dave Letterman. So, because I'm cool like that. So, number 10 is I have to say you have to wake up right. And by wake up right, I mean when you wake up in the morning, I try to have the first thought in my mind be something pleasant or something positive. If I wake up thinking, okay, I feel like crap, it's going to be another crappy day, your day's going to be crap. So, it might seem like a little thing, but wake up and if you're feeling like crap, tell yourself, I might not be feeling very, very great right now, but in a little while I'll feel a little bit better, or tomorrow I'll feel a little bit better. So put it, at least try to put a good thought in your head. Number 9, don't be so hard on yourself. I have a hard time with this one because my body is used to doing things that it can't do right now, and I've got to really kind of listen to myself and listen to my doctors and take some time to just care for myself and not get too upset that I can't do the kinds of things that I used to be able to do. But that leads to number 8, cry if you want to, because dang it, it's your party. And sometimes that helps me, I'm serious. So like once every, I don't know, 10 days when I'm in the shower or just by myself, I will have a good cry fest and I feel better afterwards because it's a good stress reliever. And to me, it's helpful. 7, walk a lot. Almost anybody in any kind of shape can walk. So I've built up to going, walking like a mile around my neighborhood. And it's a little bit hilly, so that's kind of nice. And I just got a new dog, so she needs to go out and walk every day. So that's been really good. So I try to go out like 3 to 4 times a week and walk a mile and really get it at a pretty good pace. So that's really been helpful to me. Number 6, I'm just starting to do this now. I'm doing some light yoga. And again, depending on what your illness is or what kind of limitations you're dealing with right now physically, you've got to really kind of be smart about what you can do yoga-wise. Don't do any weight-bearing exercises if you've got different body parts that can't handle that. Like, for example, I can't with my left arm right now. I can't do a lot of really crazy poses, but I can do some. So do what you can and start at some place and then work your way up. Number 5, take a nap. I was actually supposed to do this video earlier this afternoon and get it to Jean Ann, but I was so tired. I took a nap for like an hour and a half and it did me a world of good. So I've got to do that a couple times a week. I'm going through treatment, right now, almost done with radiation, and my body is working really hard to repair itself and get back to where I used to be. So taking naps is a really good thing. If you can't take a nap, at least take a break. That's my number 4. Whatever kind of work it is that you're doing, just take some frequent breaks. Your body often can't handle the kind of routine that you had before, or at the same pace that you had before. So just take some breaks and be kind to yourself. Number 3, this is a mantra for my normal life. Have a cocktail. I've got my wine right here with me. I don't do this every night, but a number of nights a week I will have a glass of wine, or some kind of a cocktail. Last night I had a hot toddy as I was going to bed. So for me, it's just a little bit of a stress reliever. Obviously don't abuse it, and if you're on medications, obviously be smart about that. But there's nothing wrong with having a little cocktail every now and then, just to relax and enjoy time with family and friends, and just take some time for yourself. Number 2, probably one of the biggest ones is to listen to your doctors. You've got a medical team. They are there to help you. Listen to what they tell you can and can't be doing. It's okay to push a little bit, in my opinion, but you really need to listen to your doctor. So anything that I'm saying or anything that anybody else tells you, in terms of a suggestion or a recommendation, take it with a grain of salt, but check out everything with your doctors, because there might be some things that you just can't do, or some things that you can be doing that you didn't realize that you could. So listen to your doctors. But the number 1 recommendation that I have while you're dealing with your chronic condition, and your maybe some challenges to your activity level, is to know that this is all temporary. And I hope it is for you. I understand that for some people it's not temporary, but for most of us it is. And there are things that can be done to alleviate some of the pain or some of the stress that you're having. And I wake up every morning with that hope that this is temporary, that I only have a little bit longer to go, and that this process is here to help me to be healthier. And I just need to commit to it and know that this is, even though it feels like it sometimes, knock on wood, this will not be the rest of my life. I might have some side effects like the neuropathy that will be the rest of my life. I don't know that yet. And if that turns out to be the case, then I'll have to deal with that and start out with my number 10 list again. Have another cocktail. But anyway, I just wanted to share some things that, some tips that I use in my life that might be helpful to you as you're going through your process. And, be good to yourself, take it easy, listen to your doctors, and keep some hope. I'd say that's probably there isn't anything higher than a number 1, but have hope. It will get better. Hang in there. For more information on living with chronic illnesses or diseases, check out Jean Ann's blog, healthadjacent.com. And I'm going to start doing some of this writing on my blog as well, jpetersongardendesign.com as well. Hang in there. Bye-bye.